There's an update on the Carlee Russell case. Carlee was found guilty of 2 misdemeanors for faking a kidnapping. Carlee's hoax is now going to cost her a year in jail and almost $18,000 in restitution. What are your thoughts on Carlee? Let's go to you first, Q. What do you think about her?
It feels fair to me. It definitely feels fair. She has to be punished in some capacity. I don't, I think some people are satisfied. Some people say she deserved more. Some people say she doesn't deserve jail. I definitely think the shame and backlash alone that she caught from the Black community definitely is going to be enough to punish her and put her on a straight and narrow. I'm not going to lie to you. I think she should owe a little more than $18,000 because I'm pretty sure we spent more than $18,000 in police resources. I think when things like this happen, they need to take the payroll cost of every single person involved. They need to take every piece of resource that was used. They need to take the gas cost. They need to bill for every paperclip piece of paper and everything used in this. They need to charge whatever it costs the news to broadcast the story, and all those costs need to be passed on to the person who perpetrates a crime like this. But I can sleep easy at night with her having a year. Now, if it was like some 10 years or something, I think that's egregious. But I definitely think in this situation, the penalty fits the crime.
I don't have that much to say about this. I'm just gonna interject real quick. I feel like we see a lot of and I know being, you bringing race into it. I just like the consistency across the races, right? I feel like we've seen lots of hoaxes and fake news and Karens and calling the police, filing false reports, a lot of times from our lighter brethren and sisters, right? And I've never heard of them paying restitution. But with Jessie and her, quickly, which I do think they deserve to do that, but I would like to see consistently across the board to discourage this from everybody. Al, what you got to say? What do you think about this?
Let me tell you what I thought was super interesting, and I want you guys to stay here with me. Just give me a little chance to express myself because I don't want to do it the wrong way. What I thought was interesting was how people responded to this sentencing, and definitely compared to Jussie Smollett. Like, we have a gay Black male. They took more time to kind of bring any type of action against him. He only got 156 days, and he was fined for restitution for resources. However, with this Black woman, it just kind of felt to me that they were quick to convict her. They couldn't wait to nail her to the cross and use her as an example. And what was even deeper and more interesting was she got more time than Jussie, and Jussie's was national and possibly, had international touch. And she also got a lot of heat from other Black women. So I'm just like, woo and wow. Because if you read the comments from the different posts and on the different blogs, everybody was like, good, get her, right away, right now. She deserves it. And a lot of those comments were coming from Black women. So I just found that all very interesting, weird, and odd.
I'm gonna say Black people, because I see whenever a Black woman's in the news, I definitely feel like Black people come from them way more when it's a Black man.
I'm not weird for thinking. I'm not weird for feeling this in here, right? Okay.
No, it's true. It's true.
I didn't really want to bring it up because I was like, ooh, I might be on the wrong side of this discussion. But that's what I felt.
I just don't think it's just Black women though, because I think when it's a Black woman that's like in the news, there's never much grace with this kind of stuff. It's like, good, that's what that bitch gets. I don't know. I just hate that it justifies their lack of urgency when it comes to Black women.
Black people. Claudia, we should go to some of these comments because we got some good ones. So Golden Bliss says she looked like she'd do it again. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She was walking with a little too much bounce, and that hair was a little too dumb for me. I needed to see just a little more remorse, and I'm sorry in that face. Bettina Lester says, good, jail she needs to go. You cannot build anything on a lie. And then TT Tish TB says, that's money she will never be able to pay back, but she should be penalized. And we need to get all these Karens and their false reports and complaints penalties added up to. I agree. And lastly, Devolution says she's more likely to lose her ability to be a nurse. So that's quite the price to pay, more than the restitution. You've got a point there.